Hey YouTube, welcome back to the HolzMichel channel. I'm Mike, and in today's Ducking in the Fog series, or episode I should say, we'll take a look at this little swing arm here for the welder. This is a Lincoln Invertec V130S, and I also built this swing arm with this welder. It has TIG capability as well as just stick. It's a little DC guide. 130 ampere. Works pretty well for what I use it for. The TIG was a little bit hard to get used to because you don't have a pedal to control amperage and so forth with. You do it pretty much everything on the dial, scratch start. Takes a little bit getting used to. Jody from weldingtipsandtricks.com can probably answer questions you have on that sort of thing a little better than I can, but feel free to leave a few comments or questions in the comments section. But anyway, this thing was built so that you can get around the shop without having too much problem. You can pretty much swing this guy anywhere within the shop, all the way almost over to the mill. And believe it or not, it even goes out the door. Let's see if I can get this thing turned around here a little bit so you can see how it goes out the door. Once in a while, you know, you got something big to work on, and so then you need to go outside with it. And so this whole thing just swings all the way around and right on out the door. It's also got, as you can see here, there's a hose here for the argon. The argon bottle is over here on the other side of the door. And it stows back up here in its resting position. As you can see, this thing is pretty slick. I like it myself, if I do say so. Well, hope you like this little episode. Yeah, I could post or show the steps it took to build this, but it's just basic welding and layout and fab. So a lot of the stuff that you're going to see in like Keith Fenner's videos and so forth will pretty much get you there if you just take a real good look at the arm itself. I'll give you a few more close-up shots here of it, just so that you can closely peruse this guy, and maybe you'll someday want to make one of your own. Here's the wall mount. This was made just from old steam pipe. This pivots. There's a pivot right there. And of course the head pivots here too. Two outlets, electrical outlets on here. So that way you can take your grinder and have it right up front with the welder. You don't have to go dragging around extension cords and all that crazy crap. There's the other pivot. Now it is a little wobbly, as you can see. But that's just the nature of the beast. This welder doesn't weigh very much, so the arm can take it pretty well. If I were to put a heavier welder on this, I'd probably make this a little more beefy, and the geometry of the arms would be looking a little different. The flat part would be on top, and then the bracing on the bottom. And I've got this inverted, which doesn't really matter for the weight that it's carrying. It's plenty good enough. But then the webbing in here helps stabilize the whole thing, and it also keeps it from twisting on its own axis. I've got about almost 10 feet here. A little over 8 feet folded up, and extended it's almost 16. So this thing is pretty versatile. It goes out the door and to the other side of the window, just outside the window is where it goes. On the other side of this box with the paints here. So that way I can work on forklifts and all kinds of good jazz. Well, hope you enjoyed that one, and we'll see you soon.